Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. In the last video I made, I believe that I had unlocked the PvP appearance for the Prestige level 2, I think? Yeah, I think that's what I did. So, in this video, I'm going to be unlocking another appearance, the hidden appearance. So, this is going to take me a while. Now, luckily I've done some prerequisites. Prerequisites? Ugh. I made some preparations. Let's just say that. So, to get this started off, you need to get 2 Nat Pagel books. You need to get a... Wait, why? Wrong one. Wait, where's the one I had? Nat. There it is. No. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that derp later. That derp later. You need Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling. Now, there are 2 ways to get this. You can either get it off players in the Ultric Valley Battleground, Ultric Valley even, or you could do what I did and spend about 40–50k and get it off the auction house. Yeah, I really couldn't be asked to do Ultric Valley. And the next thing I needed was a thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Fishing. Someone really loves to fish. And you can get that from a Dusty Tome and Diamol, or you can do what I did and buy it off the auction house. Yeah. So, also I have the Head of Nelfaria, and I'll be saved a bit later. Yeah. Okay, so the first step is talk to Sister Elder. Let's see. I've been reading about a book written by an expert tradesman that spoke at length about the Ashbringer. It seems most copies were lost long ago. Their tattered pages scattered to the winds. I wonder if it's still out there somewhere. I'm sure we could learn a thing or two if we piece it back together. Sister, could you take a look at these? They might be the missing pieces of the book. Alright. Elder carefully thumbs through the pages, her eyes moving rapidly across the rough text. By the light, High Lord, I think you're right. This must be the one. I should be able to piece it back together. Allow me just a moment. Of course. Should only take a moment or two. Oh, this is so exciting. Uh-huh. Wait, where are you going? I'll press a copy of our archives so you can keep the finished book, High Lord. Okay. How fascinating. This Pagel sounds like quite the adventurer. Oh, he is. Especially in Pandaria. Ah, success! What were you successful with? You should see if you can find anyone who might know more about this book. I think it's hinting at something far bigger than a day of fishing. Okay. A complete copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling, Soulbound. Someone would be very interested in this. Alright, so next step is kill Nefarian. Yeah, I've already done that off screen. Get Artifact Knowledge 6, yeah, I've done that. Talk to Sister Edda to get what I needed. Talk to Prince Torfeldrin in Diamol West with the new book and Nefarian's head. Okay. So I need to go to Diamol. That's where the hell is Diamol? It's in Kalimdor, so where would be the nearest teleport? I believe it would be Thunderbluff? Yeah, for the Horde at least it's Thunderbluff. So, Thunderbluff. And then it should just be a quick trip No, wait, Thunder Bluffs. Maybe it's Thunder Bluff. Hang on. Ajara, Duratar, Barons, Thunder Bluff. Yeah, just southwest. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't take a while to load. Yeah, there was going to be a little bit of teleporting around, so I'm a bit scared about the loading screens. Right, yeah, it's just south. Alright. Okay, dokie. So, south to Diamol. I gotta fly all the way through Mulgore. Lovely. Oh, might as well do this. Let's enjoy the view. The view of what's loaded in so far, I guess. And... oh, come on. Buffer out, game. Buffer out, please. Don't know why it doesn't like it. It just doesn't want to go at the max settings I want. Nah. Oh well. It's not like I'm recording this in 60 FPS. I probably should try and do that for Balthazar. Yeah, but is there really a difference? Well, I guess some people can tell the difference, but... nah. I guess I'm not one of those people. So how far am I to Diamol? Counter hash. Game, you want to load? Game? Wow, I've hit an invisible wall. Okay. Okie dokie. This is really as far as I have to travel, but come on. It's just the next zone from Thunderbluff. I'm still in Mulgore. Ugh. This game be trolling me. Yeah. It's really only when I want to record that it... oh, hello, Sword of Cigars. It's only when I want to record that it trolls me. Okay, so somewhere in this pile of trees is Diamol. Question is, where is it? And which Diamol is it? Diamol West, so north, east, south. Okay. Any tips I gotta do? Use the door behind Tendrous Warpwood down the hall, turn right into the next hall, and on the platform. Do not kill Emofar. No mobs or bosses need to be killed. Well, thank you for telling me that. Okay, so Diamol West. So it should just be this? I think. Maybe. So, boop. Hello, are you the person I need? Oh shit, that's all the bosses. I guess since I don't need to kill anyone, I don't need to do that. So it tells me I'm going to be seeing this dungeon a lot while leveling a few alts. Yeah, okay, there's Tendrous Warpwood. So use the door behind him. I think. Court of the Highborn. I wonder if the Night Elves would use this after Teldrassil burns down. Teldrassil, Nordrassil? Which one is it? Teldrassil. Diamol. Right, so down the hole to the right. Oh, I know where I'm going now. I think. So glad these guys don't aggro me. I mean, I can kill them, it's just... Hello, Emofar. So it's just beyond the store then, right? Oh, come on. I'm technically outside. I should be able to mount up. But no, I cannot. Ah, well. So you're the guy I need. Shandala Zealot. No. Are you the guy I need? Yes, Prince Torfildrin. Hello. For 10,000 years I ruled this kingdom. In that time I have heard many fascinating tales. From those that would walk the hallowed grounds of the House of Chandra. As I am bound to this place, I often exchange stories with visitors. Do you have a story for me, or perhaps you would like to hear a story? Well, why not both, your highness? I will tell you the tale of the Black Dragonofeternity's fall, if you would tell me more about this book in the Ashbringer. So this is why you need the head of Nefarian. Ah, yes, I have heard of Nefarian's demise, but it is indeed a treat to see his grisly end first-hand. Were I not stuck in these holes, I might pay his lair a visit. Perhaps one day. As for the end of our agreement, the tale of the Ashbringer is one of my favourites, of course. The prince glances at your weapon and smiles, but it would seem that you are familiar with that particular tale. What about this book? Can you tell me what it all means? A human mage gave me a copy of that book many years ago. He kept trying to convince me to help him, going on about something to do with fighting fire with fire. I cannot leave this place, as you know. So that was the last I saw of the strange fellow. He went off to reunite with his allies, I presume. You are not the first to inquire about this book, however. I wonder, who else sought you out? He was a Tauren, if I am not mistaken. And I am not often mistaken. He came here with a copy of that very book, just as you have today, but had no proof of the Black Drake's death, and so my lips remained sealed. He was quite eager to learn about the Ashbringer's whereabouts. Perhaps if you found him, he might be able to enlighten you further. Goodbye. Well, there goes those two things. So, let's see, where do I have to go next? Lions talk to someone at children camp in Western Plaguelands. Or to talk to Bardu shot by at the Bulwark in Tirisfall Glades. Okay. How am I going to get to there, then? First off, back to Dalaran. And then I guess it's a portal to Undercity, get out of Undercity, go east. I think. Yeah, I know where I need to go now. Okie dokie. It's up Undercity. Undercity. Oh, alternatively, I could get the Pole to Ogrimmar and then take the airship to Undercity, but seeing how glitchy recordings can be, I don't exactly trust airships. Yeah, I'd rather trust portals. Hopefully this loading screen doesn't take a while. I started in the Eastern Kingdoms. My order hall is in the Eastern Plaguelands. Come on. So now I need to find a way out of here. Sewers. Ah, Undercity. Wonder what you'll be like in Balfazaroth. Probably more plague-filled, maybe. So, let's see. Where am I? I need to go to the Bulwark. Okie dokie, so go over Lordaeron then. Or Lordaeron. Yeah, I'm still not sure how you pronounce certain things. So many buildings, so much architecture up top on ground, and yet they choose to live in the sewers. How are you sure to feel about that? Well, I guess if it's their choice, not much that can be done. It does protect against aerial attacks, though, I guess. Yeah, so no mana bomb would hurt it. Well, at least some of it. Okay, so the bulwark, I need to find a Tauren. Not you. Not you. Not you, not you, not you. Not you, and not you. Where's the Tauren? You.
Greeting.
Hello. Hello, Paladin. I've set up camp here at the Bulwark to make my preparations for my journey into the Plaguelands. I've heard rumours that a great human wizard took up residency in Halfglen not terribly long ago. He was commissioned by the Scarlet Crusade to fashion their warriors and hunters new bows and guns. It is said that he was working on a remarkable weapon before the Crusade killed him. I guess the mistrust of the arcane has grown. Do you know anything about what this wizard created to deserve such a fate? I do not know. They say that only the Crusade knows the truth, and they have been all but eradicated. Perhaps you might find the answers you seek in one of their former holds. Goodbye.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Okay. So the next step is read Grand Inquisitor Isilian's journal at Halfglen. Halfglen. Okie doke. Hang on, Halfglen's a neutral city. Why would... I don't understand. Wait, are you talking about the Argent Crusade? The Argent Dawn? Or the Scarlet Crusade? Because the Scarlet Crusade were a bunch of dicks. Yeah. So Halfglen's just up here then. So I forget, why wasn't the Order Hall in Halfglen? Seems like a nice place. We've got the Ashbringer stuff here. I guess Light's Hope, that made sense. Alright, so Halfglen. Coordinates are 42. Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it? Yeah, I want to say. I'll find out. And same places. Alphas, yeah, you. Hello.
Can I help you?
No. So I need to find a book.
Seeing you.
A book. What's the book? Ah, you. Grand Inquisitor's Isilian's journal. One of the sections in particular is slightly more worn than the others. The loathsome wizard is more resilient than I first expected. Still, showing him the light's wrath has been one of my great joys these past few weeks. The heathen deserves worse. Who would dare try to create something so foul from the very shadows we seek to destroy? I knew his kind were not to be trusted. I cannot afford to dispose of the wretch here. The attention they would draw if he were found would only further complicate my glorious work. No, I have a better idea. I will leave him to death's very door and leave him in the Plaguelands. Well, I will bring him to death's very door and leave him in the Plaguelands. There is a particularly vile slime on the river's edge. I will ensure not a trace remains of the traitorous louse. If I can find the damned creature. Goodbye to the book. Okay, so next step, I need to find a large vile slime next to Fonderel River in Western Plaguelands. Supposedly has a random spawn of up to 30 hours. Unpredictable due to phasing and server sharding. Be prepared to wait. As of October 4th, the slime now has unlimited tags. Reports state that it is cross-faction as well. Oh. Wow, you can have... Are there invisible walls in here? Fonderel River. So around here. So I gotta hunt for a very large slime. And if I can't find it, then... shit. I knew I was going to have to split this video up into a few parts, but I thought it was just because of the fishing and the fact that I needed an NPC, which is currently on a garrison mission. Garrison mission? What a whole mission. This isn't Warlords of Drano. So, let's see. We've been cave. A very large slime next to Fondral River. So, I'm still quite a way away from it. It should be around here. Ish. Huh. Well, this is gonna suck to wait now, isn't it? Anything you check up on the comments before I do this? When life gives you lemons, squeeze them, add vodka, and throw a party. In this case, the lemon is Blizzard subjecting us to a random spawn with a 30-minute to 30-hour spawn time. So how you make vodka lemonade out of this crappy situation? Here are 10 ideas to help you pass the time. Level your fishing. Well, I've already got to max fishing. Challenge your fellow prisoners. Camping red paladins to a duel. Do some PvP bet battles. Play Blingtron's circuit design tutorial. Play Jewelcraft. Organize your transmog sets. Open your iPad and watch cat videos. Teach your 5-year-olds how to tag a mob and loot it. And then let them play, with scary stories about what happens if they stray too far from the spawn area. Spam the general chat channel with Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker references. Explain in guild chat in the most intricate detail the story of how you learned to draw sheep as a child, from the guild down the street, who would one day win your heart, only to later shatter it. Wow! I love that comment on Wowhead, that's amazing. So I guess, really, there's not much I can do. We're just gonna have to cut the recording and wait until I see the stupid slime. Maybe I can target it? Tar large? No. Is there a slime party here? Nope. Why would there be? Why would there be at all? Why can't I spell slime? Oh, and 2 mana buns. Red? No. Paladin? No. Ashbringer. Shit. So yeah, I just have to wait until this thing spawns. However long that takes. Ugh, this is gonna take a while. Okie doke. I will cut the recording here and I will meet you back whenever that bloody slime spawns. Okay, a day later and I am back recording, and as you can hopefully see from what I've edited in, I eventually managed to find a large slime, managed to kill it, and get Timolane's phylactery. Calls upon the spirit of Timolane, former mage of the Scarlet Crusade. 5-minute cooldown. Boop. Ah, the Ashbringer yet lives. Curious. Hello. You will find no fight here, Paladin. I can do you no harm, and bear no allegiance to the dark creatures you seek to destroy. What happened to you? I suspect you know. we would not be meeting otherwise. My story is simple. The original wielder of your blade proved unable to stand against the endless throngs of undead that threaten our world. I sought a different approach, one that could not fail. And what was it? I devised a way to fight the Scourge using their own dark magic against them. It was a simple process, really. I had a veritable river of souls at my disposal from the Lich King's rampage. In the end, I created a counterpart to the holy relic that fuels the Ashbringer's strength. But before I could properly seal it within a super blade, I was found by Asilian and his dogs. The rest, as I say, was excruciatingly painful. After the crystal. Before I was devoured ever so slowly, I did two things. The first, that should be obvious, was putting my necromantic learning to the test, sealing my soul within the factory you found. It did nothing for the pain of death, but it has served its purpose. Afterwards, as I was already half consumed by the creature, I hurled the crystal into the river beside you in hopes that someone might still put it to use against the forces of darkness. The Lich's face contorts into something of a smile. If you seek it, you will find it there. Okay. Timolania cursed. So I guess I've just freed a Lich into the land. Interesting, and I no longer have the phylactery. Okay, so I need to go fishing then. Lovely. So according to some of the guides I've read, it can take as little as 10 catches, or it can take as much as 1,000, or 10,000 even, or casts even. 10 casts, 10,000 casts. So I'm going to be here a while. Yeah. I'll give this about 10 minutes, and if I don't get it, then I'll be doing this off screen, because this is tedious as hell. Tedious as hell. Two. Three. I don't think I'll ever look at fishing the same way again. Then again, after all the crap I've done with fishing lately, getting this artifact, doing the Fisher Friends of the Broken Isles, doing Conjurer Morgos, trying to win the stupid Stranglethorn fishing weekly tournament, I was 3 fish away from winning. In the week I recorded this. 3! Now luckily I've watched some guides, so I know how to hopefully do better next week. So if any luck, I'll get that stupid heirloom. Which one was it? The Dread Pirate Ring. Hopefully I'll get that before bloody Balthazar comes out. If not, then welp. Not much I can do. Not much I can do. I should probably say, in between trying to get the slime and actually getting the slime, I managed to record like another 2 videos after this. So there'll be some more content for Legion at least. Yeah. I wonder how long this guy stays here. Maybe I take him with me. Maybe I give him to the Death Knights. Who knows? Who knows? It's kind of spooky just seeing this guy here. So, how many mithril things am I going to catch? Well, so far I've caught 11 things. Cast 11 things. Cast 11 times even. So this can be as many as 10,000. And the guy who made the guide did this in about 350. So I'm gonna be here a while. This might be a 3-day episode recording. Oh god, it might be. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a quicker way for me to do things. Or to loot. And anything else I can do while I'm here? Sound. A bit of music. Okay, so I can actually hear the fishing. And that repetitive music shouldn't drive me insane, like it did for the slime. Oh, that reminds me. If you're trying to get the slime, don't be a dick like me and solo it. Try and have a group finder made for it, so other Red Paladins doing this quest also have a chance to catch it. Or to loot it. Yeah. Don't be a dick like me! You know, if I had level 1 fishing, this would be a great way to level up. Would it? No, no wouldn't. Well, if it was skill level 1, then yes. Once it gets to skill level 75 and 150, though, that's another thing entirely. So I've fished up 20. $21. $22. I feel like going up to 50. God, that would take a while, though. Well, I guess you guys are sharing in my pain, but I could easily cut it out. Yeah. Tell you what, I'll go up to 25. And then I'll cut it. Final one, if I don't get it, then I'm cutting it until I do. And luckily, I have the fish to count how many attempts I've made. Well, that's 25. Okay then, I'm gonna cut this here and I will meet you back when I eventually fish up the stupid thing. So, I'll see you when I do. You know, the sad thing is I can't even play music. In case it fucks up. I still have Discord and Steam up. Yeah, I could have done with maybe turning them off. Just a thought. Well, now they're turned off. Who knows, that might help. Do 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 do. Ooh, there's a new beta build. Let's see what there is. War mode. Okay. Oh, the Capopo. Well, now I've already seen it. Cult around Druid travel form. Oh yeah, they do the whole bone things, don't they? Oh, that's one way to do it, I guess. Several new mount items were added. Kakapo. Oh, the bird! Horde, Alliance, and Pirate Crab models. Okay. Culturan, Druid form. 7 new mount items. World Quest unlock achievements. Berserking now increases your haste by 20% for 12 seconds. Up from 15% for 10 seconds. So that's a boost for the druids, I guess. A boost for the... What am I trying to say here? It is a boost for the trolls. There we go. Then new items. Druid Glyph. Glyph of the Dolphin. Holy fuck, you would be a dolphin. Glyph of the Humble Flyer. A small humble racial flyer. Glyph of the Tide Skipper. Your aquatic form now appears as a Tide Skipper Dolphin. What the hell's a Tide Skipper Dolphin? Others, a tiny voodoo mask. When summoned, Pepe will sometimes be dressed in a Zandalari mask. A tiny diving helmet for Pepe. I never got Pepe. I surely get Pepe. Yeah. Gem of Acquiescence. Submit to a creature from the void. Really? Reigns of the Dusky Waycrest Griffin. Stormsong Coastwatcher. Charger, Stallion. Storm's Wake Dapple Grey. Sea Scout. Pterodax. Alabaster Hyena. Expedition Blood Swarmer. That was a fucking weird thing. Nashatar Blood Serpent. Well, that's a thing. Mechano Catclaw. Admiral Marine's Duffel. Oh, 31 slot bag. Nice. Pack of many pockets. When you carry everything on your back, you need as many pockets as you can get. Yeah, that makes sense. Magic Truffle, Violet Truffle, Magic Truffle, Valley Truffle. Okay, so there's 2 31 slot bags then. How many of these? 30. So you'd have like 1 here. Really? That's not much. Again, do you really need an increase? Look at the amount of shit I carry. Yes. Lower locations. Boon of Gonk. Lower expectations. Tyran up the night. Goldraz content achievement. 8.0 World Quest unlock Alliance. 8.0 World Quest unlock Horde. What do you need to do for this? It does not say. Well, shit. Spell changes, strings, miscellaneous. Archaeology. Tell you what, since I'm doing this shit, I might as well read it. Let's see, can I change the fraps thing to here? Yes, I can. Drust, Dance of the Dead. When a Drust wished to enchant the minds of their enemies, or prey, they would often do so subtly by leaving small tokens around their target. Curious objects, when focused on by the holder, would summon a haunting vision of a dancing spectre. This spectre would entrance all who watched it, rendering them docile and easy to dispatch. Well, Fetish of the Tormented Mind. The fetish was paramount for twisting the minds of their enemies, causing doubt to grow like a weed within the target, and encroaching brighter thoughts. Those afflicted would question their resolve, their ideals, or their courage, and would often find themselves at the end of a trust blade before finally rediscovering the resolve. Well then. Restored Revenant. As the Just became more skilled at trapping souls within objects, so did they become more adept at creating constructs of death in which to trap souls. In which to trap the souls. Revenants are among the fiercest of these creatures, stripped of memory and any resemblance of self. Their bodies constructed from pieces that can no longer decompose. These creatures never tire and will hunt their prey for all eternity. Hey! Lovely, Shard of Darkness. Well, that took me about 56, 57 catches. I really should have went up to like 60. Yeah. Oh. Okie dokie then, so back to the other hole then. Fun, tabby dozy. Oh. Well, that didn't take me nearly as long, but damn. Yeah, let's switch back to this and this. I'm done with fishing. Hopefully forever. No, I've still got the Stranglevale tournament. Ah well. So then I need to talk to Lord Maxwell to row. Sis, he's there. Oh. Wait. You're on a mission! Okay then. I feel a dark presence nearby. Oh, do you? Dark smoke obscures the inside of the crystal, but faint screams can be heard from somewhere deep within. Okay. Do you feel it as well, High Lord? Something isn't right. I've recovered a dark but powerful crystal, Maxwell. If we can harness its power, it might prove useful against Legion. You know, we could always infuse it with light and make a second Ashbringer. You know, two-handed swords. Would be fun. But I guess not. I see. I trust your wisdom, High Lord, but I can't say that this sits well with me. How can we ever be sure that the power within that thing won't change you? There cannot be light without shadow. We must strike a balance. You're right, but how can we ever hope to tap into that safely? Our power will only... Teros pauses. The Ebon Blade. Alright, let me do something real quick here. What am I looking for here? This. Sound down, music a little bit up. Walking in shadows. If we are to infuse the shard's power into the Ashbringer, we will need help. We cannot wield such a dark magic. However, I know who can. The Knights of the Ebon Blade. I will commission a flight for you to Arcturus at once, and meet you there. Find Aludane Whitecloud and Dalaran when you are ready. Seek the aid of the Knights of the Ebon Blade in Arcturus above the Broken Isles, and for that I get Heart of Corruption. Unlocks the corrupted Remembrance, appearance for Ashbringer, classes Paladin. A grim glimpse at a past that Ashbringer left behind, that many hoped it would never rekindle. Darren knows us this much after all is kind of done. Oh yeah, the Death Knight Order Hall campaign, where you would try to res Tyrion Fordring as a paladin, as a Death Knight. But they failed. Yeah. You never get told that as a paladin in the Paladin Order Hall. You literally have to go through the Death Knight Order Hall to find out about that. Also about a few other things. That's gonna be interesting. It's objectives. Fly to Arcturus. Am I saying it? Acarus. I need to fly to Acarus at once. Oh boy. Alright, Icarus. I think I've tried to fly to it once or twice, but I always get, like, flown away from it. Yeah, always do. Always do. So it should be in the distance now. Yes, it is. Speak to Tyrosus. Okay. Whoa. I guess it phased out? I think. I wonder if they'll ever reconnect the bridge to this place. Then again, would you really want to? Well, maybe you've got rid of the fell shit and brought back some holy stuff. Maybe it would be nice. Maybe. You never know. Alright, Strand's End. And Icarus is right here. I really want to go for the Death Knight campaign. Well, my Death Knight is in the late 70s. About 20-something more levels to go. Gaze of the Damned, treading in the territory of the Knights of the Ebon Blade. Let me know when you are ready, but do not tarry. Hello, Grimwing. Well, this is spooky. This is very spooky. We should not stay here a moment longer than is necessary. Our safety here is tenuous at best. Let's get moving. We should stick together, just in case. Yeah, let's do that. Knights of the Ebon Blade. Marikov the Ashbringer, High Lord of the Silver Hand. Demands audience with your horsemen. Yeah, they resurrected 4 horsemen. Mind you, different people, but... You're not the only High Lord here, Paladin. What business have you with the 4 horsemen? They do not belong. Gods, remove! They have honor. Let them speak their peace. Yes, Nazgrim, you know about honor. Especially in the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. Agreed. We can decide what to do with them after we hear their reason for daring to tread here. Show them, High Lord. Hang on a tick. So we have... King Forest Trollbane. So, the guy who... used to rule over Strongguard Keep, which is now going to be a war front. We have High Lord Darian Morgraine. He has a lot of history. We have Nazgrim. Nazgrim. Where is he? General Nazgrim. He partied with you in Lich King. In Wrath of the Lich King. He partied with you in Cataclysm. He partied with you in Pandaria. And then he became a raid boss, serving Garrosh Hellscream in the Siege of Orgrimmar, where you killed him. Until this expansion, where he got raised as a Death Knight. Fun times. And you have High Inquisitor Whitemane. So Sally Whitemane got raised as a Death Knight. There's all sorts of irony there. Light Sword. Oh yeah, same quest. Right then. 4 Horsemen's aided received. Optional leave Icarus. Optional. By the Death Lord. Oh yeah, where is your Death Lord? I thought it only myth. You dare bring that here? You can't possibly hope to. We do, and we will. With your help. You owe us, Darian. He's right. We must try. The Ashbringer is no longer our enemy. Well, until Lich King shows himself again. So be it, horsemen. Give me your strength. On this day, the Ashbringer will know our power once more. Excuse me, you too. Oh, never mind. It is done. Consider us even, High Lord. We'll see about that. Thank you, Darian. Your father would be proud. Never speak of him in my presence again, Paladin. Now be gone, and never return. I'll meet you back at the Sanctum of Light. So Dan, you better play a story in future expansions. You've been raised as a Death Knight. You have a role to play still. It's a return back to Dalaran, optional, but I'll take it. Okie doke, so I just have to hand this in, and I am done. Fantabby-dozy. God, this takes a lot more effort than some other things to do for... What am I trying to say here? Me, thoughts. This took a lot more effort than other hidden artifact skins. Let's take the Havoc Demon Hunter hidden artifact skin, which I've done. You would pick up an item randomly, I don't know where I got it, you would talk to an NPC, and then you would fight a mob pretty... well, in 7.3.5 it's easy to kill, but you would fight the mob, and you would get the hidden artifact appearance. For several other classes, for several other specs for the artifacts, you would just have to kill a world boss. Maybe 2, maybe 3. Or for some, you would get them off a vendor on the Broken Isles. This is the most convoluted shit anyone would have to do for a hidden artifact appearance. This is me ranting. I seem to do that in a lot of videos lately. Yeah. Okay then, so I need to go back to none of these. I need to go back to here. Back to the Order of the Light. This whole light and shadow thing really makes me want to do the Priest Order Hall campaign to get that bloody knife that whispers to you. That'd be fun. It is done. I hope you're right about this, High Lord. I hope so too. I hope so too, and you're off to your mission. Lovely. Right, Heart of Corruption. Unlocks the corrupted remembrance appearance for Ashbringer. A grim glimpse at a past that the Ashbringer left behind, that many had hoped would never return. Dun dun dun! And it is done. I have got the hidden appearance for the Ashbringer. Lovely. I guess I'll show off the other colours, and that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah. God, that's spooky. So you have the green version, you got the purple version, you got the red version, which I somehow unlocked before doing the actual thing. And then you have to kill 1,000 enemy players after unlocking a hidden artifact appearance to get the yellow version. So, yeah, there's that. Now, personally, I really want to get this one. Maybe this one. Either one of these would be nice. But again, that's 10 rated battlegrounds or heroic kill Jaden. So, good luck with that to me. Good luck with that. So I guess I'll just use that for now. So, yeah, that is everything. Well, not everything, but that is most of the artifact appearances done. The only one I'm missing is the one which requires me to do several mythic dungeons, which I still haven't got around to. I've never done a single... Wait, that's not true. I've done one mythic dungeon, and that was about it. Yeah, that was a +0. So, yeah, we've got the class or the whole campaign skin. We've got the 7.2 challenge skin. We've got the PvP skin, and we've got the corrupted remembrance skin. So the only one that's missing is the mythic one, which I will probably never do, or at least not on this expansion. Maybe I'll go back to it next expansion and blaze through it. Maybe. So, yeah, with that is me done. So, yeah, this has been DragonofEternity going through more World of Warcraft Legion. In this video, I showed off getting the corrupted remembrance appearance for the Ashbringer. In the next video, I think I'm going through some mail. So, yeah, that'll be fun to do. Very fun. So, with me done rambling, viewers, until next time.